What's up, my fellow trash-anators? Welcome back to another video. Sorry for the late upload. I know it's probably not going to be as late as I think, but it's October 1st. I'm gonna watch horror movies on the first day of October, of course. As you can see, I got pumpkins from when I picked apples like 2 weeks ago. Sorry about not filming my ugly mug. I've been kind of self-conscious with how I look. Ooh, Chucky trailer. Sorry about that. YouTube notifications. As you saw in the title, I'm reviewing Malignant. This has been a long time coming. I know I literally watched it for day one, and it came out on a Friday too, so I should have reviewed it day one. Maybe I would have gotten a lot more views on this if I did, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I reviewed Candyman that day. I should review Malignant, but whatever. I reviewed Candyman. I think it's one of my better videos. If there even is a kind of better video with this sort of setup. Oh, forgot to mention Cosmo and Wanda. New setup. Anyway. I think that's enough for the whole thing I've got going on. Let's just review Malignant. I haven't watched this movie in like a week. I should have watched it beforehand, but I didn't. House of Wax is now on HBO Max, so I was watching that. It's literally almost 20 minutes. It's like 20 minutes. It's almost over. It's like a minute before it ends, but I just had to make this video. Well, let's get into it. Oh, and another YouTube notifications about Venom. I can't wait for Venom. I can't wait for Venom Let There Be Carnage. Hopefully I'll get to see it in theaters. I don't know. That's just if might have to wait for a DVD. I don't know. I'll watch it. I have to watch it. I watched the first. I love the first, and I know I'm gonna love the second based on what everyone else is saying about it on the internet. Then again, please don't talk about spoilers about Venom. I already got spoiled about the post-credits scene, but not a lot. Actually, just the fact that there's something crazy is in the post-credit scene. But that still doesn't mean I've seen it. So please, no spoilers about Venom Let There Be Carnage 2 in the comments. If there is, there's no way to block people on YouTube, but if there is, I will make a way to block people on YouTube, just for the fact you spoiled Venom Let There Be Carnage. Also, I'll kill your family. I'm joking. That's the House of Wax talking. It's very cruel. It's very cruel. Besides that, let's get into the actual review of Malignant. Sorry, this is taking 3 minutes to do. I have a lot to talk about. This is my first on-camera review, as I've said, in 2 weeks. Then again, let's just get into it. The beginning of the movie just starts out with a cold open, setting up the big review. Because this movie is not just a Conjuring knockoff that is made by the same guy who's made the Conjuring. No, it's The Conjuring, right? I'm pretty sure it's The Conjuring. Yeah, so if you like The Conjuring, you might like Malignant. So there's a cold opening setting up a mysterious little guy that kills people and is pretty dangerous and is psychic for some reason. I feel like in the sequel, there's gonna be a sequel, 100%. They're gonna probably explain how. Spoilers. I'm gonna actually say something really big right now, so I'll give you 5 seconds. They're probably going to set up how Gabriel has psychic powers. I don't know how. It's probably because he's just a parasitic twin. It's probably because he's a parasitic twin, so they're going to explain it in the sequel. I really hope there's a sequel. About how he has psychic powers. And don't give me, oh, it doesn't matter. It does. That's the whole reason he can talk to people. It's because he has psychic powers. And it's not even a big deal in the movie. They only acknowledge it in the cold open where it's like, he's talking to us through a radio. Like, yeah. He's a parasitic twin on the back of his sister. Of course, he's gonna be weird, but not that weird. And if he is psychic, is there anyone else that's psychic? Is this just the first person who's psychic? I don't know. Anyway, we open up on Gabriel's sister. I already forgot her name. I'm sorry. So she comes home after working in a hospital where she is pregnant, and she checks on her husband, I think, boyfriend, partner, and of course he's an awful person. And this is where the movie starts. He knocks her into a wall because he got angry, and she went, except she actually broke the wall, which awakened Gabriel because she broke her skull. Wow. But since she's pregnant, she wants to hear about the baby. Surprise! Gabriel's actually killing the babies that she has because he's parasitic. Remember? So after that, she's like, sleep on the couch. And so he does. And then Gabriel awakens. And honestly, Gabriel's one of my favorite slashers out there. But my favorite, I literally just, as I said, I'm watching House of Wax right now. Vincent is my favorite serial killer. My favorite slasher. He's so cool and so cool. It's awesome. If you guys haven't watched it, watch House of Wax. It's really okay. It's not for the faint of heart. All right, it's really cool. I'm gonna review that next Friday because I'm gonna try and review horror movies throughout this month. I'm pretty sure I have I'm not sure if there's a Friday today on the 1st. That means there's probably 5 Fridays this month. So if there is special reviews, yeah, I'll try not to upload any more speed paints. Well, for this month. And that's my easy video I get to put out. If I don't feel like recording myself, I just put out a speed paint. So anyway, Gabriel is now awakened. He kills the partner, and then the main character, Gabriel's sister, she is now without a partner. Her baby's dead, and her sister is the only one that can help her. Her adopted sister, by the way, because she is not a part of the family she was adopted into. Foster home. And this part gets fuzzy for me, but Gabriel kidnaps his mother, the main character's mother, the actual mother. And then he kills the doctor that was, it's not really experimenting. Testing? I feel like that, because they weren't, when I think of experimenting, I'm thinking of a mad scientist just going, yeah, that's what I think of. It's more like they're true scientists. They're testing the extent of what Gabriel can do. And man, can Gabriel do a lot. Since he's on the back of his sister's head, he can straight up, with his psychic powers, he can just break the arm so he can use it while backwards. And it's really cool. And he comes out the back of her head. So yeah. So he kills the scientist, the doctor. We find out more about the main character's past and Gabriel and all that. Then the police get involved. It gets weird because because when Gabriel kills, she actually puts the main character into a false set of reality. Excuse me. Where she just thinks she's doing something normal, but she's actually asleep. Well, actually, she's asleep in bed, but Gabriel made it like a split where sure her conscience was like moving slower than her body, and she was like, "Oh, I'm doing the laundry," but she was actually in bed, and Gabriel took over like. So yeah, that's cool. This movie's really cool. I really like Malignant. So she actually sees the murders happening. Then she tells the police about it. They're like, oh damn. She didn't take him seriously at first, but once they get like a general idea what's going on. But after, what is it? They get not a lot of important stuff happens, but after the second murder, they're like, okay, we gotta take this chick seriously because she's obviously connected somehow. They get a therapist to open up memories about what happened at the hospital. Things happen. And then as the police are about to leave with the therapist, and she's like, all right, I'll see you later. Thanks for like helping me and all that. Apparently, well, I've already said, but Gabriel's a part of her. She kidnapped the mom. The mom's actually in her attic where Gabriel set up shop. And of course the police are like, uh-oh, you're the killer. Come on, get in. They go, and then the sister is like, oh no, what does that mean? We have to check on her history because my adopted sister is being weird. So they find out what actually happened. We are introduced to what Gabriel actually looks like. It looks like he looks like a xenomorph, honestly. I just imagine like the tiny arms and just, yeah. So we find out Gabriel, and while she's in this the holding cell with like 15 other women, she gets attacked. That weakens Gabriel, and Gabriel kills all the chicks in there. It's awesome. It's an awesome fight scene. The fight scenes in this movie are so cool. Since Gabriel's psychic, he can actually enhance his own power, or his sister's power, I guess. So he's like 4 times as strong as they should be. So yeah. He takes out everyone in the police station. He straight up takes on like he kills like 40 people in the police station alone. And it's awesome. That's one of my favorite fight scenes in all of like ever, because he just straight up, he's so cool. It's just, he's like it shouldn't make sense. He's on the back of his sister and he's making her move in ways that shouldn't even work. It's awesome. I really do recommend. I might sound a little tired right now. I am, but please watch this movie. It is so good. It's so good. I know I'm super late to this, but please watch it. I want sound off on the comics, in the comments. Am I the person who made you watch Malignant after 2 weeks? Please tell me. It's so good. Anyway, after that happens, we actually find out that the mom is in the hospital, and she's just recovering from falling out of the ceiling. Gabriel goes to her. The sister's already there. The police officer that's the main character is on the way. Gabriel tries to kill her first, and then the mom, but the police officer gets away, but he's taken out. The sister is like, come back to us. He's just like, I don't care. Flips a hospital bed into her face. But at that moment, the sister, the main character is like, nope, this is mine. You're done. And she's back to normal right before she kills the sister and the mom. And they all reconcile and everything. And Gabriel's put into her mind locker. And we get a hint that Gabriel's still, of course he's still there. He's still parasitic twin, because if they remove him, the main character might die. So yeah, they have to keep him in there. Excuse me. Get out of here. Notifications. And so yeah, we get teased that Gabriel's still there because he can affect the electricity of things. Like, if he wanted to, he can completely black out a room and just kill everyone within like 5 seconds, and that's it. Man, he's cool. He's one of my favorite slashers. And then that's it. That's the end of the movie. Gabriel's put away into her mind locker, and then she lives a sort of happy life with her sister and her mom. Both her moms. So yeah, that's basically Malignant. Don't know why I said if I made you watch Malignant, put it in the comments. I do. I wish you do, but don't know why I put that after the spoiler warning. I don't know. I don't plan these out. I have a general idea of what I'm doing. I've only been doing this for, what, 2 years? Anyway, so yeah. That's Malignant. It's awesome. I recommend it highly. It's one of my favorite horror movies. It's not really a horror movie. It's more of a thriller with horror elements. I think that's literally what a thriller is. It's just a horror movie diet. Sorry, I have a soda. As you can see, I've gone full Halloween. You might have noticed my logo. It's a Halloween version of my persona. They're a vampire. Sorry. Anyway, Pennywise cup. Got it for my birthday. Skeleton, pumpkins, monsters, dinosaur, and Cosmo and Wanda. Get out of here. So many notifications. If there's so many notifications right now, that means you have... I really hope people are watching this. Anyway, so yeah. I highly recommend Malignant. Please go watch it if you have a HBO Max subscription. I sure hope you do. Besides that, that's basically it. I recommend it. It's really good. I think I forgot to do the ratings. What I recommend, I think it's like an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. Go check it out. Oh. Anyway. So, go watch it. Even if you made it this far, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what I should review next. That was a nice transition on my part. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna review House of Wax next week. So yeah, come back for that. I really, really like the movie so far. I'm gonna finish it, and I'll see you guys next Friday. See ya.